I'm just gonna check if the quality is still still at large, so just bear with me for a second, guys, just in case. We're gonna start off with the other ones, so it's gonna take for a while, just believe me. Okay. Alright then. Okay then, guys, so this is it. Right, guys, welcome back to the another live. We're on the COVID-19 part 3. So I accidentally just put it. I just let you know that I think the video's quality it was muted because basically my live video was muted before last couple of days ago, like whenever it happens. So like I said before, what we're trying to do is to explain how this is gonna happen. So whatever it happens, guys, so let's just go over it and see what happens. So yeah, I kind of feel surprised for a reason, so yeah. Okay, I know this is a big joke because I was about to if my live video was muted before because I didn't know what happened. But I tried to, but it doesn't really matter what it happens. Well, yeah, sort of. Okay, in case if I'll have to get everything what they have, so let's see. Okay, I think that's okay. Everything's good. Just to check on the quality and see if there's anything happen on this one. Okay, yeah, hey guys, so welcome back to the another live video, and welcome back to the COVID-19 part 3. So yeah, I'm sorry for making videos with no sound in it because I didn't know what's happening about this one. So yeah, welcome back. So I didn't know, you guys, I was just about to making sure that you all just gonna stay safe for a while. So yeah, so so like I said before last time, so okay, now the news is now changed. So here are the latest news for some reason. Okay, and now we're gonna check how many let's check. Now we nearly got about in a million doses here, so million doses of vaccines is now being given increase. So in India, 4.6 million doses given. that's one sorted. No. Nope. Sri Lanka. Yep. And Maldives. Yep. Israel. UAE. That sort of things that we've given. So that's problem solved. And United States, Canada. Well, yeah, obviously. So obviously, yeah. And Denmark, yeah. Well, okay. What about Sweden? No, we didn't get anything for Sweden, huh? Okay, I don't believe. We didn't get anything from where it starts, so we're just about to making sure about that. Okay, now we try to explain what it happens when, well, all the vaccines are given now, so we're just gonna just give. Now in a Northern Ireland, yeah, that's okay. Ireland, yeah, well, no, but okay, I'm just gonna refresh it and see if there's anything. Just refreshing this page and then see what happens. So yeah, like I said, there is something going on with it, so I wouldn't avoid anything, but just in case about. Okay, wow. Still 1 million, but not good. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I can't believe it. You see, guys, that is really, really good. Well, it's not quite good, by the way, but you know, just keep it up. China has given, well, totally, so China has totally have had the dose of vaccines. Don't know what's happening in China. Well, let's just check. Yeah, we know the travel, but never go on travel, but this is kind of weird. Yeah, in Singapore, yeah. Okay, around 14 days, I think. Yeah. So in the next few days, and then you can see, you may find that every people who's gonna vaccinated, so every these elder people who's going to be vaccinated, so as we speak, and the UK coronavirus variants on course to sweep the world, leading scientist says. Yeah. Ooh. Let's check it on this one. Let's check it on CNN and see what happens. Ooh. Oops. Just pause it. We're not allowed to watch it, so just gonna just explain what happened. Is okay. UK warns all vaccinations could be cancelled for 2021. Booking any kind of okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. It's possible. Okay, I didn't know what's happening on this one, so they got a lot of million cases and deaths, so don't know what's happening. I didn't know what's going on, but tragically there isn't the only ones who makes their ways. Too early to decide on summer holidays. Not until by the end of the summer, but if I were you. So, yeah. So, whatever that is, you may now see that in the next 14 days, you can see here, and whatever you've seen, it feels a bit seen that you've ever seen in their lives, so whatever happens. So yeah, I wouldn't even know what's going on, so forget things up already. So yeah, if we're about to looking at something that we needed to explaining, that we're about to make our world the greatest, but though we put them into the step to make it the total of the vaccines. Yeah. So at this point, we'll check on the BBC News. I know there is a, and then we're gonna put Okay, now we're on BBC News. So what we are going to do. Oh. We're not talking about this particular thingy, but forgot about that. Melbourne to enter lockdown, but tennis to continue. Well, tennis it's out of order. Ooh, how has coronavirus affected mental health? The coronavirus pandemic has led to concerns about the worsening of mental health across the UK, but what's the scale of the problem? How has mental health changed? Mental health problems have worsened across all age groups in the past year. In adults, the proportion of individuals showing symptoms of depression has almost doubled since the start of the pandemic, according to the Office for Nation Statistics. Over 16% of adults show signs of depression. Percentage of adults showing moderate or severe symptoms of depression by age group, England and Wales. I know it's quite complicated, but I know it's kind of I didn't know what's happening. I didn't know what's happening, but we know what happens if anybody who hasn't, if they haven't got any mental health during COVID, but this ain't good enough. Hope these people won't do it, apart from anybody else who is not having all the time. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, just UK, just the whole country. Wales first the UK to reach February vaccine target. Yep. Well, let's just check on search on vaccines. Okay, what about England? How about that? I'm not trying to willing stuff, but ooh, we got this particular here. No, this has already been updated, but forgot about that. Last month it was updated. Coronavirus in England. No, not on local news. We're heard about coronavirus, but we're just gonna check everything what we need. Just we needed to look for we need getting tested for vaccine. You see, I know this is gonna happen, you know. So whatever happens, I would just mention everything, but whatever. Yeah, in United Kingdoms, as you can see in this country, yeah, I knew this is gonna happen, but UK warns all vaccinations could be cancelled for 2021. Yeah, but I don't think it's true. But it's not true in this particular news, but sounds a bit different to that particular from CNN. So that's not true, but this is truly cause. Too early to decide on summer holidays, says Hancock. CDC confirms 5 more cases of UK coronavirus variants in Iowa. So 10 days after the first 3 were confirmed. Ooh, I think this one has been updated. Let's have a look. Five more cases of a more transmissible version. Yeah, I think the novel coronavirus, commonly known as the UK variant, have been confirmed in Iowa, according to the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. I think this is kind of buying an additional 200 million doses of COVID vaccine, half of which should arrive by the end of May. Yep. Produced by a Moderna and Pfizer. I don't think Pfizer does not affect the disease, but don't believe anybody. Last week, Iowa Gov. Kim Reynolds lift mask requirements and limits on crowd size in the state. Iowans know what to do. So yeah, I think. Oh, I see. 60,000 positive cases over a 2-week span and 1,500 people hospitalized concurrently to fewer than 10,000 positive cases in the past 2 weeks and 249 hospitalized as of Thursday night. As Iowa approaches the 1-year mark of the pandemic reaching its borders, 5,200 Iowans have died from the disease. Preliminary data from the Iowa Department of Public Health shows 35,413 Iowans died in 2020 of all causes, up from about 30,000 deaths annually since 2016. Well, I did notice that this is kind of a big joke to me, but well, don't worry about anything that doesn't comply with anything, that doesn't do anything when it happens. So whenever it happens, I do really have to apologize for not taking out of this time, but So whatever happens, guys, I think anyone who could mention this, but so by the way, so what we are now is we're gonna check in 14 days of vaccine. So every 14 days in from the whole country in worldwide. Now we're gonna check on the worldwide for some reason. Now in the whole worldwide, we got a lot. So we haven't got anything what we always do, but we need to issue the amount of where we just keep started it. So we just have to make. Just gonna mention anything what we always do. Whatever it happens, just to let you know, guys, I was about to say thank you all for your support, and be sure to before I'm gonna say, but let's see, wait, okay, I think there is more, yeah, good stuff, and let's just refresh it again. Okay, just in case, I think one of all of these, check on Romania, yep. I think all the millions of vaccines has been given. Oh, what about in France? Do we know anything about France? French connections might as well stay at home winter holidays in France during COVID-19. As Germany extends its lockdown over COVID-19 fears, France surprises with a more upbeat tone. In France, UK variant found in a quarter of new COVID-19 infections. France reaches 2.135 million first injections of coronavirus vaccine. None who survived flu pandemic, both world wars, and coronavirus celebrates 117th birthday with red wine. Yeah, red wine. Yeah. Okay, what about Italy? No, no, I on about Italy, but I know it's quiet, but before we get to that, as I wish to continue on to the next level, as I'm saying, is what I'm trying to do is to make the few things all ready. So yeah, what I'm actually doing now is to so when I recently get the first thing I've ever seen in my life, so for some reason, if anyone who had their vaccines already, so yeah, whatever it happens, we're just gonna finish it off in about 20 minutes past 6, so I better need to get moving on. So let's just move on to the next one. Let's just continue on to where we're at. So we're on the next point as we speak. So yeah, whatever it happens though, and as we all speak, it's kind of real particular when all these things are not really always not well peculiar. By the way, they're all all the vaccination of doses has been now increased. So from this country, now let's check on positive cases. Wow. Hopefully we can get everything what we needed for. As we all know, we've got a few cases there. Okay, our cases of coronavirus. Didn't know how long did they taken to. They taken too long to where all the vaccines were arrived. So they're making sure that they all have to be vaccinated, and then it's gonna killing every disease for the last several weeks. But though it's just like whatever it happens, is like differences. Don't really want it to just remembering things all the time, all the works and everything. So yeah. So whatever happens, people, and we all have to speak, is we're about to making the ways that we speaking about. So we didn't know what things is gonna happen. So why would you tell me about that? So hopefully, if it's not really not a particular as we speak. So yeah. Yeah, forget about it, but forget about what things gonna happen. So in the England, what do the English says? Ooh. When will lockdown 3 end? Key dates and everything you need to know in coronavirus fight. Yeah, because we all fight against coronavirus, but we all know. There you go, we got a picture of Boris Johnson, so Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Coventry and Warwickshire, like the rest of the UK, is currently in its third period of lockdown as the fight against coronavirus continues. But with the vaccination rollout when underway, there is some hope that a return to normal could come sooner than expected. In a press conference at Downing Street last night, the Prime Minister set out the last setups in the UK's fight back against the pandemic. He also answered questions about the government's roadmap out of lockdown. It has always been expected to be revealed on February 22nd. The date the PM himself has said it would be published, although the government has today hinted it could arrive later. The Prime Minister's official spokesman said, "We've been clear we will publish the roadmap on the week of the 22nd. Yeah, that's the date. Here are the key dates and figures that we know so far. February 15. Next week is when the quarantine hotel system is expected to begin in the UK, with specific details to be outlined this week. This will mean that travellers from high-risk areas will need to stay in the specific hotel at their own cost for 10 days to limit any new strains of coronavirus entering the country. There is also scheduled for the first review of lockdown restrictions, with a view of schools returning following the February half-term, although it now seems unlikely that anything will change." As you can see, I know it's kind of luck, but you see, okay, here you go. You can see here, the reopening of schools and colleges will be debated on February 25th, with MPs scrutinising the National Education Route Map. So yeah, that's en route. The reopening of schools and colleges will be debated on February 25th. Yeah, I think they will be debated, I think. I'm not quite sure what happened. So by the way, people, if there's anything going on from the different news, you might check everything what thinks is going to happen. So here you go, lockdown 3 here. And as you all know, this is the in the last. So vaccines will come up in the next few days until the 14th, and the next vaccine will be coming up. So yeah, the vaccine might coming up in the next Sunday, 2 weeks. So on the 21st of February, and another vaccine will be arrived on the 28th. So yeah, on the 20th of February, when all the vaccines is now will be arrived, but not quite. Not until on the 28th of February, so 14th of February and the 28th of February. So forget about what things might happen. Okay guys, thank you all for your support. So hope you are watching on my live video. Please be sure to like this video and like this live video and subscribe, and be sure to write a comment, and be sure to turn notification on and stay updated, and also stay safe, stay at home and save lives and protect NHS. So yeah, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next. So I'll see you next time. So I'll see you on the next day on tomorrow, and not quite sure what I'm going to do. So I'll see you at COVID-19 part 4. So yeah. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next live video tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, and stay safe and stay at home. So see you guys.